Ray, for taking the time out of your busy schedule, making the time, especially late Sunday evening. We know everyone's probably going to be at work tomorrow morning. We appreciate it. Sorry for starting the program a little bit late. We're going to kick this off. We're going to invite to the stage Sayyid Mustaq Hussaini, who's been a key figure of the United Cricket League Entertainment Tournament. Please give him a round of applause.
United Cricket Tournaments by Adil Azim Khan, the President of United Cricket and Entertainment. As you all know, Adil possesses a passion for cricket, love for cricket, and driving force he has for cricket. As a matter of fact, the foremost cricket game, UCL Championship game held at Warren Park by Adil Azim Khan. This is the first time he boasts the image of the cricket for Warren Park, and he is the man with every talent. The secondly, what happened is he continued to have this, continue to conducting all the cricket tournaments and championships. Year 2014, he has the second UCL tournament held at Warren Park in the month of August 2014. That was highly successful. Then he continued to do the championship games. Then he had 2015, August 2015, the third cricket game, championship game was held at Warren Park. It was very highly successful. What happened after that, there is a lot of folks, he captured the mind of the people, mind and the heart of the people, those who love the cricket. Therefore, a lot of players, cricket players, they approached him to have more games. Adil has a little problem having that field, cricket field. He was having a little problem for cricket fields, but what happened is he spread his wings to the sister city of Skokie, Illinois. With the help of our mayor, right here, Skokie Mayor George Van Dusen, along with all his associates, and Mr. Pramod Shah, who is the trustee up there, and all these people helped Adil Azim to achieve a ground, a field for his games. Therefore, he acquired a ground in Old Archer Junior High School. That's where his ground is, but Adil Azim is so smart enough, he built his own pitch up there. I really like that, and therefore I like to extend my gratitude and thanks to the mayor and his associate, especially Mr. Pramod Shah. Now Adil Azim ready to have his games in 2-3 places. But anyway, Adil Azim asked me to spend some time to talk about a brief schedule for his games for 2016. And therefore, Deborah walked in and her husband Ira. These are the staunch supporters of the cricket. Husband and wife, Deborah and her husband, both are staunch supporters of the cricket, and they are iconic figure, and they all appreciate them and they're pleased with them. And anyway, Adil Azim is starting these games pretty soon this year. And the first game, he asked me to give some snapshots for his program for 2016. What he is doing since he started the first game, I'd like to start for the Warren Park first. The Warren Park, he said, and this time it's a little different. And he's having these games at Warren Park in nights. The first is called Gold Cup, Chicago Gold Cup, nights. That's what he's calling. But he got the time from August 1st through August 9th. That's where his programs are. But anyway, this is hardball. It was very hard for him to get this kind of pitch up there. Finally, he got it. But anyway, this is the program for that. And in the mid August, he got another one, 19, under 19. You folks know what under 19 is. Under 19 is those kids, this age is under 19, they play in the games up there. And also his old championship, what he's doing since last 3-4 years. And at Warak Park, he got from August 19 to 21st, yeah. That's where he is having this championship. UCL they call. UCL means, you know what, United Cricket Leagues Championship. That's what it means. And anyway, he's doing this program up here. And the next one is, I like to add this one at Old Archer Junior High School. That's where he got his field. Now he got the pitch, and this championship is starting up there next month. I think the May 1st through for 4 months period. That's where it's starting, and that's a hard ball. They got different ball, you know, hard ball. This one is, and he's got the pitch, and these people are doing this one up there. And the second thing, what happened is another one. He got a park. It's called D Park in Disciplines. That's where his program is starting up there, and somehow that park he got allocated on July 11 through 3 weeks. That's a hard ball too. These are his program. This is a little snapshot for them. One thing I like to say up here, Adil Azim is fond of cricket since he was a kid. And he played so many games in India, in Hyderabad, India. And he played in the leagues. And not only he played in the leagues, he lead the leagues. That's what I saw him. And this time what he's doing is, like last time, as I said before, last time he was in India, Hyderabad, India, he met folks from BCCI, Board of Control for Cricket in India. They are very happy with him, and they saw that Azim's achievements. They gave him a special award. That award is a Lifetime Achievement Award in the field of cricket. That's what he received up there. Not only that, what they're trying to do now is that 2017, he got they promised Adil Azim to send some special, the international team players to play up here in Chicago and here. Adil Azim is a man, whatever he feel, whatever he do, he executed in a manner that the people like, that field cricket folks, they like a lot. And I like to remind Adil Azim, there is one good thing happened here in New York 2.5 years ago. City of New York, what they did is accepted and they recognized cricket game as the official game, high school official game for New York. It may happen in the Chicago with the blessing of Deborah, maybe our mayor, George Van Dusen. Maybe it will happen. They may recognize someday, their effort will pay off sometime. And these are the programs. The folks are always wondering that how come they are playing baseball in the United States but not this cricket's up here. They think it's a new game. Cricket is not a new game. It has been started in 1841. The first was played at New York in Bloomingdale Park. Is it good? Bloomingdale Park between from New York. It's called George. And another team from Toronto. They played the Bloomingdale Park in 1844. And the United States produced a top-notch player named Watson King. Those days, these centuries, he was a top player and he was very famous. And these are the things going on, and Adil Azim, his effort for cricket is well accepted and all that. With that, I'd like to ask Adil Azim. Adil Azim, but anyway, came and he's a very nice person and with his associate and he's doing a very good job. And I'd like to extend my gratitude and thanks for Mayor giving him a place for cricket in Skokie, Old Archer Junior High School. I'd like to really thank you for that. And with the help of Mr. Pramod Shah, he's another down-to-earth personality. I saw him last time, Adil Azim, he introduced me to him. I told Adil Azim then, he said, listen, this is the man who's going to help you. He's very down-to-earth and very simple man. That's what I thought. We have another gentleman, Mr. Wasiullah Khan. He's the founder, he's the chancellor and founder of East-West University. And by himself he did that, by a one-man show it was. And his university became one of the top 10 university. And I'd like to thank you, Mr. Wasiullah Khan, coming in here. It was great to see you up here after a long time. I'd like to acknowledge Hamidullah Khan. He used to, but somehow he discarded that one, but he became the advisor for Adil Azim Khan. He is the chief advisor for Adil Azim Khan. Whenever he needs something, and he always there to help him. And we have quite a few folks up here. And we have cameramen, we have news writer, and news media. I'd like to thank you all of them to come down in here. Thank you very much. And I like to say, always I do say these things. And I have quite a few folks, but I don't know the names of them. But I like to thank you all of them for coming in here. It was great. We have Sayyid Masood Sheikh, they call him. And he was a past player from Pakistan. He played a test player. He had so many things under him. And not only that, he was Osaka director right now. And he was a coach here in Chicago and other places. And he guided Adil Azim in a manner, always Adil Azim is stuck for something, he goes and ask help and he extends his hand for help. Mr. Masood Sheikh, thank you very much for coming in here. Can you stand up for a second? Mr. Masood Sheikh. Give him applause. One more thing I like to add here. Masood Sheikh was admitted, he was inductee for Hall of Fame from US Sports. In 2011, he received this award for him. And I'd like to thank you, Sayyid Hussaini, President of Wintrust Bank, and he is a very young man, and he's a Vice President, he's down to earth. He's the powerful supporter for Adil Azim Khan. Therefore, okay, one thing Azim asking me to limit my speech, therefore I'm going to limit that one. Before I was looking at few folks, they are not here, but anyway, Mayor gave only few minutes for us, 20 minutes I think that's what I heard. Now it may be passing that. And I'd like to ask our Mayor, Skokie Mayor, and George Van Dusen to step up and say a few words and spell out your thoughts.
Brings back great memories for me. In my previous life, I worked for a congressman who, along with Ira's predecessor, Howard Carroll, were responsible for the creation of Lawrence State Park. I don't know how many of you are aware, but it was actually, if I remember correctly, a private golf club which became a public golf course and, of course, a central place of recreation. And it's great to hear about all of the activities that are going on there. And I'm grateful that you're coming to Old Orchard Junior High. I know it well. That's where both of my sons and my grandson have graduated. So welcome to Old Orchard Junior High. It's great to have you, and I look forward to working with you. I'd like to be able to say that I'm responsible. I'm not. Thank you for all the credit. It's nice to not have to do any work and get a lot of credit, but the person who is responsible for the village of Skokie is Pramod Shaw, and Pramod has put in a great deal of work, and he's told me about all of your civic involvement in the 50th Ward, Skokie, and in the entire state of Illinois. I wish you the very best in your tournament, and I look forward to seeing you. And invite me out to a game. I'd love to learn the game of cricket. Thank you very much.
I have been working with the Chicago Park District. They know how exciting and how cricket is expanding, and they are still looking for places in the city of Chicago. So I'm hoping that we're going to find other places for you. Cricket is a great sport, and it's growing and growing. I'm so happy that we have the pitch here at Warren Park, and I'm so happy that it's expanding and that so many of you are showing such an interest in this wonderful sport. So I'm very happy. Congratulations to you. Azim Khan, he's really the backbone of this organization. You've done great work, and you're owed a lot of things. Thank you.
Senator Ira Silverstein. He's my senator also in Skokie. We see each other quite a few times a year. When I was at the Warren Park last year, I said we would like you guys to come to Skokie and play cricket in Skokie. I'm glad that we were able to provide a nice cricket pitch and nice field at Old Orchard Junior High. Adil has worked hard. After many emails, many phone calls and meetings with Skokie Park District, School District 68, we were able to come together and come up with a plan to build the pitch. So now it's reality. I welcome everyone to come to Skokie and have fun playing cricket. Thank you. Have a great
I'm a Pakistani American. I want to mention and recognize two great friends. Professor Ira Silverstein is here. When he told me that he wants to teach a course in my, I felt very grateful, and I think we will continue to have Ira Silverstein in our university. I also want to recognize Mr. Yasin Chauhan. He is the current chairman of the Pakistan United Parade Committee, and he is sitting there, and it's a great honor for us to have him here. I never played cricket myself, but I remember from small age that Lala Amarnath was the first captain of India's cricket team, and Abdul Hafiz Kardar was Pakistani captain, and somehow India was admitted to MCC, not ICC, MCC, Marylebone Cricket Club, and Pakistan was an associate member until Kardar took our team to London, and Fazal Mahmood was the bowler, and he defeated Len Hutton's cricket team, and that made Pakistanis very proud. Long time has passed since that time, and so Pakistan won the World Cricket Championship first, and then, first India won Kapil Dev, and then Imran Khan also won on Pakistan side. It's a great honor that a multinational cricket organization has happened, and I feel greatly honored to be here. Let me share this with you, the last thought, that all great books, sacred books of all great religions, the Vedas of Hinduism and the Jewish Bible and Christian New Testament and Quran, and they all focus on realizing the ultimate potential of human beings, individual human beings. because human beings are in the image of the Creator, and so it is Muhammad Ali Jinnah, who was the first president or Governor General of Pakistan. When he was freshman, his uncle asked him in Karachi what he wants to become, and he said, I want to become an attorney. So the uncle said, boy, attorneys usually they starve, they do not win, they do not get good money. And the young teenager, Muhammad Ali Jinnah, he said, the place at the top is always vacant. And so he became a very eminent barrister and attorney and so on. So the young cricketers of all these nations who have joined this United Cricket Organization, they need to know that the place at the top is always vacant to become world famous bowlers and world famous batsmen and world famous captains of your teams. So we want to, as I said maybe 2 years ago, that His Excellency wants to sponsor our own team, which will be one of the teams to join this organization. I feel grateful to all the organizers of this event and also the leaders of this United Cricket Organization. Thank you very much.
Not that long ago, I had called up Pramod Bhai, said, Pramod ji, we need another ground, and Azim followed up with him, and now we have one more ground, and we're looking forward for more grounds, and always, as usual, support of our Ira Silverstein and our State Senator Ira Silverstein has always been great from the beginning to support the cricket, and many of your leaders who always come here and support the cricket, because in India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, that part of the world, Sri Lanka, cricket is the football. So that is how important this game is, and I'm so thankful, and anything I could do, I always support cricket, and anything we are looking for more, I will definitely be there. And I thank Azim and his team, Mushtaq Bhai, and many others who are so much involved in the cricket to support it. Thank you. Long live Indo-American and Pakistani friendship. Thanks.
Work for Wintrust. This is our third year we are sponsoring United Cricket. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to be here. And we have our winning team here, Anjuman, from last year. One of their secrets from last year, how they've been working hard, winning. They're also a customer of Wintrust. So that's a hint for other players to come on board and have accounts with Wintrust. For Adil Azim, you know what? I don't think he needs sponsorship to do anything. It's just for him, I would say. I have to think a little bit here, but अकेला ही चला था जानिब मंजिल की तरफ लोग जुड़ते गए और कारवां बनता गया. This is what Azim Bhai is about. Caravan travels is here too, I guess. All right, but you know what? It's a dynamic person, Azim, that when I met him and how we started the relationship and sponsoring. He is a big advocate of having people educated about Wintrust, and he just tells them what to do. You got to open an account. He doesn't ask, would you like to open an account? But because he believes in that much in Wintrust, he knows that there is a support system. There is, somebody who's going to look after their account. So thank you for all your support. And if you meet him at the restaurant, I'm sure a lot of people know him here. Don't you dare try to touch your wallet. He'll pay for the tea, right? That kind of person he is. So thank you for everything that you do for the community. Thank you so much for establishing this and being the advocate for Wintrust. It's a pleasure to be here representing Wintrust. Thank you.
The speaker said already, I don't have to add it in. First of all, I really appreciate Alderman Deborah Silverstein and our Senator Ira Silverstein for always encouraging us. And I would like to say just shortly, these are the people. Really, Deborah and our senator, they help us from the very beginning. And to say openly, they are the one. And my very good friend Adil Azim, Luckily, I am the who is chief advisor, so credit goes to me too. And my Mushtaq Saab, really a gentleman and kind of a scholar. And the one thing is very important that Deborah has, I know we got Mr. Pramod Shah is there, and the mayor left for the Skokie. We got a pitch. This is very good news. But let us see. Cricket in this area, in 50th Ward, Rajas Park, it started here. And Alderman Silverstein was the main person who gave us the courage. So now, I will cut it short. I will see the cricket is here. You will see that it goes up. Everywhere, you know, people are liking it. And cricket from there, our desire is that Chicago should be the hub of the cricket and it will USA. Thank you very much.
Wasiullah Sahab, Yasin Chawan, and other friends, thank you very much. Masood Shah Khan Sahab, thank you. All guests, thank you very much. Everyone, Sponsor Sahab, Ashwaq Sahab, everyone, thank you very much. Anwar Sahab Kavi, thank you very much. Thank you, all guys. Thank you very much.